Hello students, welcome to your English class. Today we are going to start with the new chapter, prepositions. Prepositions is a very simple topic which we have already done, right? So as we all know that preposition shows the position of the thing. So let's begin. Words which are used before a noun to show its relationship with other words in the sentence are called prepositions. Prepositions can be used to denote place, time, direction and movement. Okay, with prepositions what all can you denote? You can denote the place of the place, the time, the direction and the movement. Okay, now see this example. My grandparents live in village. So you know that they are living in a village. A pride of lions was roaming across the river. Where? Across the river. The thief was hiding behind the curtain of the window. Where? Behind. Ice cream is placed on the dining table. Where? On the dining table. Okay, so in the above sentences, the words in, across, behind and on show where the grandparents, a pride of lions, the thief and ice cream are located. Okay, so these words in these sentences are showing you where these things are located, right? So they are the prepositions of place. They are showing you the place where it is happening or where it is located. So that is the preposition of place. Okay, the words which show the location or position or something, position or place of a noun or a pronoun, it respect to with respect to something are called preposition of place. Okay, so this noun, it's talking about these nouns. I hope this is very clear preposition of place. Okay, now the next topic, that is preposition of time. Okay, the preposition of the word which denote the time or duration of an event are called preposition of. Okay, so preposition of time. So in preposition of time, what will the preposition of time shows the time or duration of the event. Like for example, if you see, my dance classes start at 6 p.m. You cannot say my dance classes start in 6 p.m. at 6 p.m. Mrs. Sinha returns from office before dark. So before it's dark, that is the time it is showing. Okay, when the event is taking place. So that's all about preposition of time. Then preposition of movement and direction. The words which denote the way and the direction in which a person, thing or an animal move are called preposition of movement or direction. Like for examples, if you see, the protesters marched towards the High Commission's building. Okay, so these protesters marched towards the High Commission's building. So this is showing the direction of the movement of the noun. What is the noun over here? The protesters. Second one, the swimmers jumped into the pool. Okay, so the swimmers is the noun over here and it is showing the direction that they jumped into the pool. Then comes kinds of prepositions. The basic kinds of prepositions are simple prepositions. Okay, a simple preposition is a one word preposition like this: of, at, in, on. These are all prepositions in simple form are called simple prepositions, like at, for, in, of, on, over, under. These are all simple prepositions. Like if you use in the sentence like the chair is made of wood, Abhay stood at the gate, the cow is in the field, we walk on the green grass. So this is showing a simple preposition. Now what is a compound preposition? Compound preposition is a one word preposition which is formed by prefixing a noun, an adjective or an adverb by adding a, be, etc. Like Yash is standing behind his mother. The baby is playing inside the room. The robbers are traveling without tickets. The noise came from across the river. So in the above sentences, behind, inside, without, across are all compound prepositions. So the words besides, towards, outside, since, within, across, against, between, behind, through, inside, without are some of the examples of compound prepositions. Okay, you have to look for these words when you are trying to find out the compound prepositions. Then comes the phrasal preposition. Okay, phrasal preposition is a combination of words. Anything, what is a phrase? It's a combination of words. So it's a combination of words used as a single preposition, used together. Okay, so like for example, if we see she acted according to instructions, according to, so it's a phrase that is used. This is a big tree in front of our school. The monitors spoke on behalf of the students. Parul came to the party along with her sister. Pronoun is a word which is used instead of a noun. So in the above sentences, according to, on behalf of, along with, instead of are all phrasal prepositions. Okay. Now, difference between a preposition and a adverb. Some words can be used in both ways, as prepositions and as adverbs. Okay, there are some words, certain words which can be used as both as a preposition as well as an adverb. The difference in the but how will you come to know that in this sentence it is used as a preposition or as an adverb? Okay, so the main thing is they are all about their placement. A preposition is always followed by a noun, whereas an adverb is never followed by a noun. Like if you see, the soldiers swam across the river to save the villagers. The preposition, what is it? It is followed by a noun. So this is a noun and it is followed. Okay, the preposition is followed by a noun. Then if you see, there are no boats on the bank of the river, so we had to swim. So this is an adverb because it is not followed by a noun. Then words taking particular prepositions. Some adjectives and particles some adjectives and participles take particular prepositions. So like if the you can use preposition of with adjective and participle. Like if you will use afraid of, accused of, ashamed of, capable of, conscious of, desirous of, fond of, hopeful of, cautious of, guilty, like that. And with at you will use good, I'm good at speaking, I'm amazed at watching him, I'm annoyed listening, I'm annoyed at his behavior. So this you can use like that. Then with, acquainted with, blessed with, charged with, endowed with, for, fit for, I'm thankful for, famous for. Okay, some verbs like particular pronouns, all these you need to read and revise. Pronoun, so some verbs take particular prepositions. So if there is preposition to, then you will say agreed to, explain to, confirm. Okay, with, so you can say bear with, charge with, compete, quarrel, like that. Some nouns take particular prepositions. So preposition of, care of, charge of, need of. With, so peace with, conformity, alliance, sympathy. For, pity, longing, hatred, etc. Now let's see the exercise A. Fill in the blanks with the correct prepositions from the brackets. The next session starts on Monday. You cannot say in Monday, you can say on Monday. My cousins will come at my home at Diwali. The centenary celebration of the company will be held on the 12th of December. Try doing this on your own. Complete the following sentences with suitable prepositions of movement and direction. The firefighters get off the fire engine and ran towards the building on fire. So what prepositions have you put for direction? Firefighters got off the fire engine and ran towards the building on fire. The burglar escaped dash the back door of the bungalow. So escaped from. Do the remaining ones on your own. Then you have to make 2 sentences using the following words as preposition and adverb. Okay. Once aboard the flight, I slept soundly. The manager welcomed the new employee aboard. So this is preposition and this is an adverb. Okay. Try doing this on your own. Then exercise D. Fill in the blanks with appropriate prepositions. The minister accused his secretary of stealing money from him. One should not be afraid of one's inhibitions. Okay. Try doing the remaining ones on your own. In case if you all have any queries, you all can contact me. Then I can explain you. Thank you.